So, my name is Dan, and I'm going to tell you a bit about myself. So, I've always had two careers. My undergrad was in music, organ performance, so I always had a career as an organist. And a pipe organ is it's a complicated deal to learn and play because you have to use your hands and feet. So you're kind of always balancing, and so you end up, at least I did, every now and then getting a neck ache or a back ache after practicing for a long period of time. But I also always had a career as a social worker. I have a master's in social work, so I did things like run homeless shelters and things like that. So that career is also somewhat stressful too. And along the way, I was in Texas, and I stumbled upon, I was sent in because to this institution in Texas. All healthcare for the disabled in Texas has been privatized, and so there were some problems in this institution, and I was in there, and I stumbled upon somebody named Johnny. That's Johnny. And I never in my life saw somebody that was in such bad condition. So I went through the courts and adopted him. And I've had him now for 24, 25, 26 years, I think, something like that. And after I adopted him, I was still doing music and still doing social work. And one time, Johnny has a bunch of pills to keep him alive because he has a bunch of medical conditions besides being totally blind and totally deaf. So I mistakenly took his pills and gave him my vitamins one morning. I went, uh-oh. So I called the doctor. The doctor said, well, there's nothing you can do about it now. Just keep moving. So I did. And at the end of the day, I sat down, and the effects of the pills, I guess, were still in me, and I passed out when I sat down. I sat down to eat, and I passed out. So I injured my neck. So between the neck injury and everything, I was thinking about getting a massage chair because I felt I needed it. And then I thought of Johnny. And Johnny has bad feet. His mom had German measles when she was pregnant. So that means there's a whole bunch of stuff that went wrong with him. And so one of the issues he has is he has hammer toes and osteoarthritis in his ankle and plantar fasciitis and flat feet. His feet are just not good. So when I started looking around for a massage chair, I wanted something that would help my neck and help his feet, so either end. And so there isn't a store, I found out, that you can go to where they have all these different models and makes, so you have to do research. So I did, and the one that I liked the looks of the best was Medical Breakthrough. I just thought they looked the best. But I thought I better start doing some research. And the reviews on them also were the best. So I did some more research, and I found out and so this is what really sealed the deal. They have a great system for massaging feet too, along with the whole rest. It's a full body thing, and Johnny loves it. So it's really easy to use. I like that part about it too. So I sit him in it, and all I have to do is push one button, and this program comes on, and it just does everything. So I don't have to sit there and try and manipulate it. So at night I use the relaxation program for him, and in the morning I use the Invigorate program. It works great. He loves it. For me, it has relieved the tension, the pinched nerve in my neck between C5 and C6. That's a whole lot less because of it. So I'm just delighted with it. I'm delighted with the workmanship, the looks of it, and the way it works, and how easy it is to use. So when I read the reviews and decided that Medical Breakthrough was the one that we should go with, I called them up, and they were incredibly easy to work with on the phone. You know what? I told them what I needed and where I needed it, and they said, "Well, we'll take care of everything," and they did, and they were great. So that's why I'm just sold on them. I think this is and that's why I agreed to do this interview. I just really, it's been a life-changing thing for both Johnny and for me. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. I put him in there and I push that button, and it reclines and it starts doing its job, and he just loves it. It's been a wonderful thing. I can't recommend it highly enough, but not only because it's such a great chair, but also because they're so easy to work with, and it's so well made. There's just never any problems. It does what they say it's going to. It's great. You know, Johnny, being blind and deaf, and with his other problems, and he was institutionalized so young. He doesn't have a great deal of communication skills, so he can't tell me the difference it's made. But he will walk over and sit in the chair and wait. So as soon as I know he's in the chair, then I push the button. So if he didn't really like it, he wouldn't do that. And in fact, next to it, I put this buzzer pad. So when he walks and finds the chair, and if I'm in another part of the house and I don't know that he's doing that, so for example, if I've given him a cup of coffee, because he likes coffee, and if he's done with that coffee, then he will get up and find that chair, and that buzzer pad lets me know he's done that, so then I know to go and push the button. And he has even gotten up and found the chair in the middle of the night. Blind deaf people don't have normal sleep patterns because their melatonin stays flat, so they're not on a circadian rhythm. So sometimes when he's not sleeping at night, he will get up and he will step on that pad on his way to the chair. It'll buzz and wake me up, and then when I'm half asleep, I make sure he's settled in the chair, and I push the button, and then I go and set my alarm for 30 minutes. I go back to bed, and then my alarm will go off when the massage is done for him, and then I'll get up and put him back in bed. So it has made the nights easier. I wish I could tell you the differences it's made for him. I can only tell you that he's happier and likes it. Just likes sitting there and having that whole thing happen. For me, I can tell you that this neck injury causes these fingers, the neck injuries on my right side and my left fingers a couple of them feel like I've got cotton all over them. And so whenever I use it, that feeling gets less. That lack of feeling gets less. And my neck doesn't bother me nearly as much. So I try to use it every day. And I end up moving a lot better because of it.